So OpenAI, first of all, they're not following OpenAI. Please do. I suggest it if you're using ChatGPT at all. So OpenAI is part of ChatGPT if you're brand new to AI and you don't know about that or what I'm talking about. This is OpenAI's YouTube channel, basically. I highly suggest subscribing to it because they give lots of updates over there. So what they're doing this week, I'm really excited about it. It feels like Christmas to me. They're doing like the 12 days of Christmas with OpenAI. So this is part one of the 12 days of Christmas with OpenAI. Let me just say that. And then next week, I'm going to come back and do part two because they're only on day 4 right now where they're launching all these new updates to ChatGPT, OpenAI. And I'm just like totally geeking out about it. So I thought today, since it's the 4th day of this thing they're doing, I would just update you on the first 4 days. And then hopefully you'll go subscribe and you'll be able to use some of this stuff too. So if you are using ChatGPT at all, you probably have noticed some updates inside of the interface that you use when you log into chatgpt.com. Go to that YouTube page I just dropped below. ChatGPT or OpenAI's YouTube where they do all their updates. Start there because they're doing like the 12 days of Christmas basically with ChatGPT. So let me just summarize. Okay, I feel like this is mostly for the paid version. I think they're doing some of these in the free version. So if you're just using the free version, I think you can still benefit from this stuff. Day 1, they launched a new plan. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the new plan or not. Let me tell you the differences. So first of all, we know there's the free plan that everybody can use. I do the $20 plan, basically, where you get everything that's in the free. You get extended limits on your messaging, your file uploads, advanced data analytics, image generation, all of that, advanced voice mode, limited access to the O1 and the O1 mini model, and opportunities to like test beta features and that sort of thing. You can also create and use custom GPTs, which you guys know I'm obsessed about. And they just released limited access to Sora video generation for the $20 plus plan. I don't think that's available in the free plan, but I'm not 100% positive about that. But on this first day of releases, they also released this $200 pro plan. Now, I'm seriously considering this mainly because it's a business write-off. Obviously, I use it for my businesses, so I can write it off. But the pro plan, let me just tell you guys what's in this. So the $20, everything that's in the free, everything that's in the $20 plan that I just talked about, and then unlimited access to the O1 mini, and the GPT 4.0, which is like that advanced reasoning model. Unlimited access to the advanced voice. I don't know if you guys use this, but if you turn on the voice control on your computer now or even on your phone, you can talk to ChatGPT. It talks back to you. It's like way better than Siri or the Amazon one that you could talk to. It's like 1,000 times better. It gives you access to the O1 Pro mode, which uses more computing power for the best answers and the hardest questions. So this is probably more for like programmers, people that are really getting into like deep analytics about stuff, but it blows my mind to think it could even do this. So this is the $200 version. And then you get extended access to Sora video generation for supported countries and territories is what the basically upgrade page is talking about. Then, of course, there's the business plan, which is $25. That is the one I actually had before, and my credit card just expired. So for some reason, I signed up for the $20 one, but that's like a team workspace. I'm not that thrilled with the team workspace yet, but that might change too with all these updates. So day 1 of this 12-day thing they're doing is they've introduced this pro plan, which is pretty cool to me, if you ask me. Day 2 is what they're calling like refinement of the O1 data set. So OpenAI focused on refining the data set for the O1 reasoning model, aiming to improve its performance across various tasks and that sort of thing. So it's like the latest model, but what this model does is it's like a reasoning model. So it's kind of scary if you think about it. This is like the sci-fi territory that we all kind of worry a little bit about. Like, when is AI going to start reasoning? And then when is it going to outthink us? And then when is it going to take over the world kind of thing? So it's a little bit scary to me, but also really cool because what this model does is it stops and thinks. And you can choose it in the menu. I wish I could share my screen with you, but you could choose it in the menu. And it will let you use that model for anything that you need some really deep thinking about, like marketing. Like, you needed to think really deeply about like the emotional pain points of the person you're trying to sell to, and really think of, a sales page that's going to convert, but also really hit home for them, and also create products that are super helpful beyond what we can even think of as humans, like all of the things that would make a product helpful. Blows my mind. And I was watching the video on YouTube. They said that you're going to be able to integrate that essentially into all of your GPTs that you've already made. So what I'm doing later today when I have time is going into all the GPTs I've made. I think I've made like 40 of these things at this point, and see if I can go upgrade them to this new reasoning model to make them even smarter than they already are now. So the third day is the Sora release. So go to the YouTube page and just watch the Sora tutorials on the OpenAI page so you can even understand what Sora is and what it does. It's a text to video AI model that generates realistic videos from text prompts. So if you go watch like some of the ones OpenAI's put out, it's like, it blows your mind. Like it's going to change the movie industry. It's going to change the way we make commercials and our videos on YouTube. I'm just waiting to be able to create my own avatar and make these Sora videos. And as I said before, the Sora is in limited release for the paid $20 a month subscription. And then it's like a ton of usage is available in that $200 plan. So if you're like a graphic designer, or if you've got a side hustle where you're making videos for therapists or something like that, you might want to use that paid level for the Sora release. It's incredible. Just go watch the YouTube channel if you get a chance and just look at the videos they've made. I mean, anything you can write a detailed prompt about, this thing can make a video for it. I haven't even had a chance to play with it because I'm too excited. I haven't had time. I'm like, when am I going to get time to play with this stuff? And then day 4, which is today, they've released this thing called Canvas, which is super cool. It's already in mine. I was playing with it earlier today. It's basically like, how do I explain this? It's designed to enhance like the visual creativity and collaboration that you can do with ChatGPT. So now when you put a prompt in and there's like a drop down menu and it says Canvas, so you can select Canvas, and what it does, it basically opens up like a collaborative doc that you can type in and edit in real time in ChatGPT. Then you can go over to the left-hand side and you can give it a prompt and it'll update your Canva like doc. Is almost like a Word doc that you have open in ChatGPT. And there's all these magic edit buttons now. So you can click, like they showed one in the YouTube channel, you can click add emojis. They clicked the add emojis and it added like 1,000 emojis to this story that it was creating for kids. He was like, create a 12 elves of Christmas story for my son or something like that. And he was showing how you can magic edit basically everything inside of the Canva in real time. So you know how like with ChatGPT, right? It just gives you all this output, but there's no way to like edit it. What we previously had to do, our workaround, was copy whatever to put out, put it in a Google Doc, and then you could type over there and edit, and then you could bring it back over to ChatGPT and have it refine it how you wanted to. But you don't have to do that anymore. How cool is that? You just don't even have to. You could just do it right inside of ChatGPT. So I am a total geek. So those are the 4 days of updates so far. There's, up to 12 coming, so I can't even wait. So next week, I'll come back and talk about the updates that have happened since this recording this week. Super excited. If you guys can't tell, this stuff really I love it so much. And on one hand, I love it. On the other hand, it's totally changing the world as we know it, which is kind of scary in a lot of ways. The advanced reasoning, obviously, I'm seeing posts everywhere, like in the other therapist groups, about therapists being afraid, is AI going to take over our jobs? The smarter it gets, and I've tried it. I don't know if you guys have, to type in and say, hey, I want you to act like my therapist and tell it something. It's actually really good at giving like advice and feedback in like a non-biased, objective way. And you could tell it to do different therapeutic modalities when it answers you. So there's a lot it can do. I think the thing that's still going to set us apart is like that human connection that we have with our clients, that emotional connection that we develop and, connects you to this person forever. I still have clients I saw like 25 years ago that I remember and I was connected to. They reach out to me still. Hey, are you taking new clients? I need to come back for something. Of course, I'm not taking new clients, but it still happens. So I think that that's our key thing, but we also need to get on board with this AI stuff because all of our clients are using it. I think they said like 38 million people use ChatGPT on a daily basis. So I feel like for us to stay relevant in what's coming, we need to understand this AI stuff. We need to know how to incorporate it into our therapeutic modalities. with our clients. We need to be able to interact with our clients using this stuff. So it's super exciting to me. And I just wanted to update you guys on this and let you know what I'm doing, what I'm geeking out on with AI this week. Also, next week, I think I meet with Barry's tomorrow, the co-founders, Yuval and Tal. I love them. They've got some majorly huge updates coming out this week. You guys are just gonna die when you see this stuff that you could do in Barry's. It's essentially going to function as an EHR for us now. You'll be able to save your clients in there. It's going to save all of the progress notes that you've done. It's going to save all the treatment plans. It even has this like summary page now where before your session starts, you can hop into the client chart and look, and it's going to say, hey, this is what you talked about last week. This is the homework you gave. This is the, email you sent them with the homework assignment and that sort of thing. So you can just glance at it real quick, and AI does the whole thing. So you don't have to like go read your note from last week and try to remember, what did we talk about? And God, what was that homework assignment? And what did I tell them to do? It's all in there for you. You don't even have to think about it. You just go read the little summary for that client. You could even see the treatment plan right there. You could see the last note, but the summary is really key to me. Then you just hop into the session, hit record, and it just does the whole thing for you over again. And it's just incredible to me. I'm super excited about that. If you want to get $50 off your first month, you can use the code 50 from Kim. It'll give you a $50 coupon off for the first month of Berries. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys later.